Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Nate Myhock. The bitter cold has kept many of us in our homes, but this month health officials want the public to be wary of a certain type of gas. Newswatch 12's Eli Karp has more.
You cannot see it, you can't taste it, you can't smell it.
But you can find it.
So the only way to really know if you have a radon problem is to get that test done. January
is Radon Awareness Month, and health officials are pushing people to test their homes for the gas.
It was very easy. I'm glad they advertised it. It's inexpensive. The test is inexpensive, and I'll get the results in a week or so.
Radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer in the U.S. and tops among non-smokers. And it's around more than you think.
In northern Wisconsin here, especially Marathon County and surrounding counties, we have a extremely high uranium content in the soil, which means we have high radon in a lot of homes, and approximately 75% of homes in this area will test high for radon.
Radon can seep into your home through cracks in the foundation, and winter is an ideal time to test with all windows and doors shut.
Just set the kit on like a table or something here that's not going to be disturbed, and you leave it for about 2 days, and then you ship it in for your results.
Roman Murkowski's Minocqua area home had high levels of radon when he bought it. So he hired a radon mitigation contractor to install a mitigation system.
He came in, and in one day, he did the entire radon mitigation process, and it's been working ever since.
The Oneida County Health Department is selling at-home test kits at a discounted price for the rest of the month.
It can have some serious health effects for people, so we really do encourage you to test your home and make sure that you don't have that.
In Rhinelander, Eli Karp, Newswatch 12.
Well, Andrew, we've been dealing with cold temperatures, but looks like we're also going to get a little bit of snow tonight as well.
We are, and we're getting warmer temperatures for the rest of overnight tonight, so a warm up on the way and a couple of scattered snow flurries are in store as we head into early hours of our Thursday morning. Looking at that hourly temperature breakdown coming up for the rest of the night, around 10 or so in the north woods now. But as you'll see, with that breezy southwest wind, that is going to be ushering in warmer temperatures for the rest of tonight, and we'll be topping out with temperatures near 20 degrees to start off our Thursday morning. And then it's downhill from there, having temperatures back on the decrease as a cold front sweeps through the Badger State. And this warm up on the way for overnight is having a positive impact on our wind chill value, seeing some negatives for areas really east of the 51 going off to the west, seeing that improvement now. So look forward to that bit of a warm up through the overnight into early Thursday. After that, temperatures are back on the decrease as we head into the weekend, and we do have warmer temperatures on the way. We'll look out for 30s into beginning parts of next week. Details on that in your full forecast. Nate.
Thank you, Andrew. On Wednesday, Wisconsin Congressman Tom Tiffany spoke at Leona High School, among other locations, as a part of his two-day-long listening tour across his district. Tiffany says going around the district helps him to better understand voters' thoughts on the issues that affect them.
In the years that I've been an elected representative, I have always done a lot of listening sessions, including when I was in the Wisconsin State Senate. I think it is really important to get out and talk to people.
Tiffany continued by explaining how important it is for him to speak with voters about rural problems, and that's so he can take those issues to Washington.
The 7th Congressional District is a largely rural district, small towns, Wausau being the biggest. And I just love getting out in the small towns that are part of the 7th Congressional District.
Other stops along the way for Tiffany included Anago and Merrill. On Tuesday, the congressman had stops in Three Lakes, Hurley, and in Phillips. A new study shows Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine booster can protect against the Omicron variant after 6 months. However, researchers did find that antibody protection was 6 times lower a year and a half after getting boosted. That study was published on Wednesday in the New England Journal of Medicine. And they also found that the antibody levels declined quicker against Omicron when compared to the dominant strain of the virus from 2 years ago. According to the CDC, more than 85 million Americans have received a booster dose, and that equates to about 26% of the population. The cost of rent is continuing to rise across the U.S. According to Realtor.com's monthly report, prices rose 5 times faster last year than they did in 2020. The national median rent for a one-bedroom home in December was $1,600. That's more than a 19% increase from the year before. Rent tumbled during the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, but it gained momentum last year. The resurgence was partly driven by big city renters moving to small smaller rental markets where they felt their money went farther. Earlier today, President Joe Biden signed an executive order that designates sexual assault as an offense in the military's judicial code. Biden made that move after it had been included in the National Defense Authorization Act. That bill required Biden making this executive order within 30 days of the bill becoming law, which Biden had done at the end of December. The White House said this order had been a key recommendation from the Defense Department. A committee on sexual assault within the military sent about 80 recommendations to the Pentagon, and those changes will go into effect in September. This executive order will now require military commanders to forward complaints of sexual harassment to independent investigators. One of President Biden's major campaign promises was to nominate a black woman to the Supreme Court should he get the opportunity to do so. And now that Justice Stephen Breyer is expected to announce his retirement, Biden may get that opportunity to reshape the future of the Supreme Court, potentially for decades to come. CNN's MJ Lee has more.
Mr. President. Tonight, President Biden confronting a major decision about the Supreme Court. Justice Stephen Breyer expected to retire from the highest court, paving the way for the president to nominate his replacement, one of the most coveted and momentous actions a sitting U.S. president can take.
There has been no announcement from Justice Breyer. Let him make whatever statement he's going to make, and I'll be happy to talk about it later.
Biden now getting the opportunity to fulfill this 2020 campaign promise.
I'm looking forward to making sure there's a black woman on the Supreme Court to make sure we, in fact, get every representation. I committed that if I'm elected president and have an opportunity to appoint someone to the courts, I'll appoint the first black woman to the courts. We are putting together a list of a group of African-American women who are qualified and have the experience to be in the court.
The White House reiterating today Biden's position on this front remains unchanged.
The president has stated and reiterated his commitment to nominating a black woman to the Supreme Court and certainly stands by that.
The upcoming nomination and confirmation fight now expected to dominate Washington and the White House for weeks. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer looking to move quickly following a similar timeline that Republicans used to confirm conservative Justice Amy Coney Barrett in 2020. The political calendar and the upcoming midterm elections looming large over Democrats. The president's party currently has the slimmest of majorities in the Senate, with Vice President Kamala Harris as the tie-breaking vote. This adding urgency for Biden to act quickly before the Senate potentially changes hands.
Mitch McConnell said that if Republicans were to take back the Senate in 2022, he did not see a way that you could get a Supreme Court justice confirmed. Do you have a response to that?
Mitch has been nothing but no for a long time. And I'm sure he means exactly what he says, but we'll see.
Appointed to the court in 1994 by President Bill Clinton, Breyer, a consistent liberal justice on the bench. He has been a defender of abortion rights and affirmative action, as well as a fierce opponent of capital punishment. Breyer also writing the opinion rejecting a challenge to the Affordable Care Act last term. More recently, Justice Breyer coming under intense pressure, including from many progressives, to retire. The 83-year-old justice saying the confirmation process should have nothing to do with politics.
If the public sees judges as politicians in robes, its confidence in the courts and in the rule of law itself can only diminish.
Several names already in circulation as possible replacements for Breyer. Among them, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, a former Supreme Court clerk for Breyer.
When you become a judge, you take an oath to look only at the law in deciding your cases, that you set aside your personal views about the circumstances, the defendants, or anything else.
And California Supreme Court Justice Leandra Kruger.
I think we tend to forget when we're in the outside world that really conversations about these very difficult cases are confined to a very small number of people.
That was MJ Lee reporting. After the break on Newswatch 12, one local woman is hoping to provide a unique gifting option for Valentine's Day. They look like flowers, but they have a small twist. We'll explain after Weather with Andrew. You're watching Newswatch 12 at 10.
It's here. Our hearty and homestyle menu is back, starting at just $8.99. Enjoy your classic pot roast dinner, pot roast stroganoff, fajita breakfast quesadilla, and more. And don't forget a fresh baked pie from the Perkins Bakery. Take one home or order online at perkinstogo.com.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time? Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you. Welcome to Delicious.
JC tried Game Flings for the first time the other day and forgot where she was. You can always spot a first-time Game Flings user.
Gordon Ramsay. NFL teams are turning to cold with Tide. Will you?
That will never work.
If it works on NFL jerseys, it'll work for you.
And it's cold.
So you will turn to cold?
Fine! That guy needs to chill out.
Taking a chance. Some traditions just keep getting better and better. Ford F-Series, the official truck of the NFL and America's best-selling trucks 44 years and counting. Now get a built Ford Tough F-150 with 0.9% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 bonus cash. Only at your local Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
Welcome on back for your full forecast. Tonight, we're looking forward to some temperatures on the increase, looking out for a warm-up all throughout overnight, and we're seeing that right now across Wisconsin into Minnesota, looking at temperatures in the 20s. Meanwhile, we are still holding on to some single-digit temperatures right now. This will all be looking like 20s by the time that we do hit the morning hours. So, of course, warming up is a relative term this time of year. We were down into those negative 20s to near negative 30 last night. And we are going to be looking for about a 50-degree temperature swing into early parts of our Thursday morning. Seeing that with that warm up tonight, seeing that already well off to the west, seeing that 40-degree warm up from Hayward from this time yesterday to now. And we'll get more of that working into parts of eastern Wisconsin by the time that we do wake up in the morning. So here's that temperature breakdown for the rest of tonight. Some double-digit temperatures are back in store very quickly here, along with that breezy southwest wind. That wind is key, though, for bringing up these temperatures throughout the overnight. That's warm air advection bringing in air from the southwest. That's going to top us out with temperatures near 20 degrees, and it's going to top out early in the morning hours. By the time that we do warm up towards those 20s, we will also pick up some light snow showers, and we'll be dealing with some blowing snow throughout overnight with that breezy southwest wind. But then look at this. After that 20, it's downhill from there, so temperatures are falling fairly quickly during the daytime. We will spend most of the day in the teens, and here's why. So coming up for the rest of overnight, like I said, a breezy southwest wind, a little bit of snow showers, but behind these snow showers, we're looking at a cold front that's on its way from the northwest. And guess what? Right behind that is going to be a shift in our wind pattern back to winds out of the northwest, and it brings colder air into the region again through our Thursday, and it's going to keep us cool for a couple of days up ahead. And to check out that temperature, trying to see those cooler days, now don't be fooled by this Thursday. We just saw that that's going to be our morning temperatures near 20, and then it's downhill from there, looking for those teens. And then for the next couple of days, Friday into Saturday, daytime highs will settle in those teens before we're looking forward to 20s once again. And then we could be even looking at some 30s into early parts of next week. All right, so now getting back to that snowfall that we have on the way, this is not going to be a lot of snowfall. Our forecast period is fairly starved of snowfall all around. We will be waking up to a little bit in the morning hours, just enough to be getting the roadways slick in the morning hours. So take it easy on that morning commute, and keep in mind this is going to be it for a few days. We won't be having any more snowfall until early parts of next week. So for tonight, just a couple of those flurries, breezy, so expect some blowing snow as well as those light snow flurries. Temperatures near 7 near there now, and then temperatures are on the increase for the rest of tonight while we're feeling that breezy southwest wind near 10 to 25 miles an hour. And then looking at our Thursday, so temperatures top on out near 20, and then we're downhill from there for the rest of the day, keeping up up with cloudy sky. We'll be feeling that northwest breeze near 10 to 20 miles an hour. And now for a look at your 7-day forecast brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress is going to show us staying starved of snowfall for the rest of the forecast period after tonight. But then we're looking at snow chances returning to the forecast by Tuesday and Wednesday. And there's that high of 32 on Tuesday before we're back in the teens by Wednesday. Nate?
Thank you, Andrew. Valentine's Day is coming up, and if you're looking to buy flowers for that special someone, you might want to turn to a Northwoods local who's making her own. And she's doing so by making them out of wood. Newswatch 12's Lily Zoller has the details.
I basically have created something out of nothing every day since I was 5.
So it really is no surprise that Andy started her own business that gives her the chance to create for a living.
I'm able to spread beauty and joy with what I do.
But we're not talking about traditional painting or drawing.
I'm a wood flower florist, so I do anything that a regular florist can do, just with wood.
This entirely wood flower only took Andy about 15 minutes to make, but it will last me a lifetime.
I hand dye all of the flowers. Sometimes I airbrush, sometimes I dip dye, sometimes I'm painting the colors really specifically on there.
Andy says this all started by accident.
My sister got engaged. I decided to do her wedding florals as a gift because I couldn't stop creating with them. I was so excited when I found them.
Now you could say business is blooming.
Since Valentine's Day of last year, I have sold out of my launches in minutes, if not faster. It's crazy the excitement that people have had and the community I've been able to grow online.
Growing just like the wood flower industry is.
It's definitely where the world is going, and I can see the wood flower industry becoming as big as the artificial and silk flower industry just because of the benefit that it has for the earth.
The flowers are beneficial to the planet, but more than anything, they help people by bringing smiles to their faces.
Making flowers isn't just about the product, it's about the interaction between those people and why the flowers are being given or why you are buying them for yourself, where you're displaying them.
In Antigo, Lily Zoller, Newswatch 12.
And to learn more about Northwood Blooms and their upcoming specials, you can catch Andy on Up North at 4 tomorrow. After the break on Newswatch 12, we'll give you an update on the ongoing situation between Ukraine and Russia. Plus, we'll hear President Biden's thoughts on the crisis. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
I'm going to miss most about space?
What's that?
How easy it is to keep up my saving habit. There's nothing to buy up here.
We're making it easier to save on Earth, too. When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
Anything to help launch my savings?
Sure. When you open a checking account, we'll give you $200 to kickstart your savings progress.
$200 and a monthly savings reward.
It's a way to save that won't weigh you down. It's a little space humor.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck, Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks.
Is your bathroom looking old and worn out? Want to update it, but you don't know where to start? Then let BCI Bath & Shower show you how to turn that old bath into an aisle of beauty and functionality. Our residential bathroom solutions provide the best value on the market, and our customer service is second to none. Our cost-effective BCI Bath & Shower family of products has what you need.
Remodeling our bathroom was a big decision for us.
They didn't make a mess out of our house at all. And at the end of the day, we had a beautiful new bathroom. And it was a great experience the whole way through.
We have the best monthly payment programs in the industry, with payments as low as $68 per month or no interest, no payments for 18 months. For a limited time, be one of the first 100 callers who schedule a free in-home consultation and receive $500 off.
1-800-908-7527. That's 1-800-908-7527.
Factory-trained and certified installers made in the USA and discounts for seniors and military. BCI Bath and Shower, the leader in affordable bathroom products.
Coming up on your Thursday, we'll learn more about the Badger State Games.
Alrighty, and we're starting to get out of this cold snap slowly but surely. 20s are on the way as we head towards Thursday. Another cool down, maybe 30s on the way. More when you tune in on your Thursday.
With Ukraine under growing threat from Russia, the U.S. issued a written response to Russian demands today. America is still hopeful for a diplomatic solution, and at the same time, the country is shipping weapons to Ukraine to help fend off a possible invasion. Meanwhile, the White House continues to wait for a Russian response. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
Today, dueling demonstrations of military might highlighting the growing tensions in Ukraine. Secretary of State Antony Blinken announcing the U.S. has sent Moscow proposals in writing aimed at deterring Russia from invading Ukraine.
The document is with them, and the ball is in their court. Whether they choose the path of diplomacy and dialogue, whether they decide to renew aggression against Ukraine, we're prepared either way.
U.S. airmen loading weapons bound for Ukraine's defense as Russia ramps up military drills near the Ukrainian border, including sending more fighter jets to neighboring Belarus. 8,500 U.S. troops remain on standby to support NATO allies.
The president made it clear we're not going to deploy combat troops into Ukraine.
Russia has denied it plans to invade, but is now threatening retaliation if its security demands are not met. The U.S. has already warned some are unacceptable, including guaranteeing Ukraine will never enter the NATO alliance. Secretary Blinken would not share details of the new written response that President Biden helped prepare, but noted it clearly states the U.S. and allies' core principles and concerns.
We also do lay out areas where we believe that together we could actually advance security for everyone, including for Russia.
The U.S. holding out hope for diplomacy while preparing unprecedented economic consequences if Russia invades, including sanctions directly against Russian President Vladimir Putin, which he calls politically destructive but not painful. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
After the break on Newswatch 12, it's been 2 years since the helicopter crash took the lives of Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 7 others. We'll show you how one man decided to honor the legacy of the late basketball icon. That's next after the break.
Save big money on new flooring from Menards. Marquee Industries carpet has an ultra soft touch and feel. Their stylish and luxurious designs make it ideal for living rooms and bedrooms. IVC's sheet vinyl flooring is a great way to enhance the beauty of your home. It's durable, waterproof, and easy to install. Save big money on new carpet and sheet vinyl flooring during Menards More Bang for Your Buck sale.
Save big money at Menards.
At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. The Newswatch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important stories from around the globe, local and national sports updates, and weather reports. We are NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
Weather can be weathered. With technology there to help you in a Ford Escape. Winter roads can be tough. Bronco Sport, tougher. And Explorer can take the bite out of chilly mornings. Ford, winter like you mean it. Now choose FlexBuy on a 2021 Edge or Escape and get 0% financing for 66 months plus $1,000 cash back. Only at your local Ford dealer.
You've decided to go back to school. Good for you. So, which would you rather do? Get up early, get dressed, drive to college, find a parking spot, walk across campus, only to sit in a giant lecture hall, or earn your degree from home with Independence University?
I have 2 small children, a 10-year-old and a 4-year-old, so the online format and the flexibility was a must.
I could work at my own pace, and I was still able to take care of my kids while going to school.
We'll even provide you with a new laptop and tablet to keep when you graduate, and a personal student success team.
I have had such personalized attention, and it's an online degree.
If I had a question on the coursework, I always got my answer within an hour or two.
I will never be able to express what I owe this institution.
Independence University, online, but never alone.
Call 1-800-879-1493. 1-800-879-1493.
2 years ago to the day, the world lost basketball superstar Kobe Bryant in a helicopter crash. That accident took the lives of Bryant's daughter and 7 others as well. And now a temporary statue is honoring their legacies. Sculptor Dan Medina says he hauled the 160-pound statue to the crash site above Calabasas, California on Wednesday morning. His art depicts Kobe with his arm around his 13-year-old daughter. Medina said he also added the names of all 9 victims to the base of the statue, and it also includes the words, "Heroes come and go, but legends are forever." A group of kids in Arizona, all with special needs, met with a penguin who is pushing through her own challenges. It's given the kids a lesson of perseverance. Karen Palome reports.
Excitement in the air Tuesday for 5 children with unique challenges, soon to meet a special penguin named Rosie.
We knew very early in Rosie's development that she was a little bit different. Has anybody in this group ever felt different? I know I have. Yeah, for sure.
Hatched in December of 2019, it was soon discovered by veterinarians at Odyssey Aquarium. Rosie was born with skeletal abnormalities.
Penguins are able to sit up on their own and they get ready to start to walk. But Rosie was not showing us that she could do that on her own. So we decided that it was, as a team, we needed to give her a little bit of help.
So the animal care team got to work creating a walking sling that allowed Rosie to strengthen her body and practice her motor skills. Now 2 years old, it's her unique waddle stealing the hearts of everyone.
You can see her very unique shuffle and how she has learned to adapt.
Her short shuffle might slow her down compared to her friend Sedona, but like the children in this room, it's her differences that make her truly special.
It's pretty cool. Unique.
Yeah, was that awesome?
Kiddos that can relate to her because of those differences is exactly why we do what we do. You're doing it!
A little bird teaching all of us a few lessons about resilience in the face of adversity.
She can do anything that the rest of the penguins can do, right? Just in her own way.
Lessons these children and their parents are certainly taking to heart. I'm Cameron Polum, ABC 15, Arizona.
When the owners of Kelk Land Improvement and Kelk Septic Service of Woodruff want the forecast for the Northwoods, they go to WJFW.com and check their hometown weather.
Available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
Tired of struggling with regular mirrors that don't adjust so you can't get close enough? Need both hands but you don't have a stand? Can't move in the right direction to see your own reflection? You need Flexible Mirror, the bendable, light-up magnification mirror that comes to you. Watch. Just stick it on and turn the base. The super suction locking mechanism means you can put it on any smooth surfaced place, horizontal or vertical. Lock it onto any mirror, table, or desk. Use it in the shower, even on a window. The secret is Flexible Mirror's super strong articulating arm that's attached with an ingenious ball and socket so it can swivel and rotate for the perfect angle. And look how strong it holds. The mirror is precision crafted with 10 times magnification and crystal clear optics. And with a soft glow LED ring, you'll get picture-perfect lighting to highlight every detail. Flexible Mirror makes shaving, applying makeup, hairstyling, grooming, and accessorizing easier than ever before. Plus, men, listen up. The 10 times magnification makes it perfect for giving your beard a detailed trim. Whatever you need to do, Flexible Mirror comes to you. Plus, the contemporary chrome accents add a lovely modern touch to any room. Stop struggling to put in your delicate contacts and let Flexible Mirror come to you, so it's much easier to do. Similar mirrors can cost as much as $100, and they don't even come to you. But you can get flexible mirror for the special TV discount price of just $19.99. We guarantee you'll love the flexible mirror so much that it comes with our 90-day, no questions asked money-back guarantee. And here's the best part. We give you free shipping on your entire order. That's right, free shipping. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-655-8764. That's 1-800-655-8764 or order online at tryflexiblemirror.com.
Attention Medicare customers with diabetes. Now you can stop the painful pricking of your fingers with a continuous glucose monitor. And they're covered by Medicare if you qualify. Call right now for free information.
So one of my favorite things to do before our 5 o'clock show every day is watch Jeopardy, even though I'm awful at it and I get virtually every single question wrong. I have just been super tuned in to this winning streak of Amy Schneider. 40 games, but it's finally over. She lost for the first time in today's episode. She missed the final Jeopardy clue. All right, Andrew, you know this one? The only nation in the world whose name in English ends in an H, also one of the 10 most populous. Any idea?
No.
It's what is Bangladesh. I had no clue either. But hey, she won over $1 million. Not a bad way to make some money, if you ask me.
Not at all. It was a good streak for her, but sad to see it end. Well, looking outside, we have a different kind of a streak on the way, a warm-up on the way, seeing that 24-hour temperature change, seeing that warm-up moving from west to the east. So look forward to some temperatures in the 20s to start off our Thursday morning. But it's short-lived. We'll be back into the teens for much of the daytime hours. Also, we'll pick up a couple late snow flurries overnight. And as we look at our forecast here one more time, we will see a fairly snow-starved forecast, Nate, so we're not going to be picking up much snowfall until next week, and that's when temperatures are going to be in the 30s.
So yeah, we're finally getting rid of the cold temperatures, and then we're saying hello to the snow. It's, you know, Mother Nature's
and there'll be some more cold back in there too.
Right,
so.
you know, Mother Nature's not giving us much of a break though. No. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for watching The Tonight Show. Jimmy Fallon is next.